So just have last screen over here, because Fabio, you were asking about companies funding dollar and all this stuff. And yeah, it's pretty easy to look at the big techs and the big companies because they are cash rich, balance sheets are looking good. It's way more interesting to look at the junk at the bottom of all the stocks we have over there. And there's a red chart and there's a blue chart. They basically, long story short, are corporate bonds rated CCC and lower graded, and single Bs, which is kind of bad, right? If you want to invest money over there, let's say you buy a corporate bond of one of those companies that Jordan Belfort always sold in the movie Wolf of Wall Street, you're probably investing in a CCC or lower graded corporate bond, and your return is pretty high because, yeah, it's pretty risky, right? Those firms can go default and you never get your money back. So why not look at this market, right? To gauge if we have stress over there. And as you can see, 2020, from there, markets changed significantly. And there is a big stress over there, right? Those yields, credit risk yield spreads, how they called, they are still pretty low, right? There's also a dotted line in here, financial conditions. Just have to remember, since 2021, we just had rate hikes in the US, now over 5%. And yeah, financial conditions are still loose, right? So even those shitty companies, they don't have any big pressure, right? And why should you be a doomer over stock markets and say, oh, everything is too high, we need a correction of 90%, blah, blah, if these markets are doing good over here, right? It's the whole point behind it. And they always say it's a kind of old wording in macro labor market, inflation, risk. Risk is risk premium in volatility. Risk is risk premium in the bond market, and also risk in credit spreads, which is kind of this chart that you can see over here. And if anything is clear and you have a green light on all these points, stocks are going 45 degrees to the right. And that's the whole story. That's the state we have. And Jerome has to make a decision tomorrow PM. And we will see.